Well, I just wanted to, I wasn't going to shoot a video here today, but camera's in my truck. I forgot my mics though. I don't have my mics, so I got to apologize for that. But I wanted to show you some stuff. What happened was they had the floor in the garage here epoxied. And it's very nice. It's very clean. Very nice, very clean. But the taping on this place was ferocious. I mean, it was all cracked out, falling apart. I'm going to focus in on it a little bit here, as you can see. Okay. Everywhere, every seam on the ceiling is cracked. Every single one. And it's a little bit worse. It's a little bit worse than a lot of houses I've seen, because this is a garage and it gets hot and cold, hot and cold, hot and cold in here. But all fiberglass mesh tape. It looks like they tried to repair a really bad spot of the fiberglass mesh tape with some paper tape. None of it held up, it just all peeled down in a couple of spots here. But I went and scraped it all down. I'm gonna tape it with paper tape, obviously. And we'll do this, but every angle had to come out, and I'll show you why. Well, what they taped all of the angles with was this. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with it. It's a 90-degree bead, or it's a 90-degree paper. You can buy it, and you just mud it up and you stick it in the angles. This is great for homeowners because not much skill required to tape angles. You just got to make sure you get enough mud up there and then wipe it out. And you just got to coat the edge. You don't have to coat into the inside of the angle. But what happens is in garages, if you can see closely, see that very closely, garages here in Illinois, it gets very cold, very warm. Right now we're in this transition where it's warmer outside than it is in the garage. Metal tends to condensate when it's cooler than the outside temperatures. That's why you see even glasses, they get water all over them because the glass is colder than the air around it, and the moisture tends to condensate on it. Same thing happens to garages up here. They tend to condensate on the metal. So a lot of this metal that I tore out was rusted really badly. The moisture got to it and it rusted. Every angle popped in this garage, every single one. Nothing I could really do about it except rip them all out. So I ripped them all out. And you see the really bad, I'll see if I can't focus in on that too. The big gap up there, okay? Well, that gap up there, I'm gonna double tape that. Any of the big gaps, I'll put an angle in there, and then I'll come back and I'll tape the whole thing with an angle. I'm just taping this with my bazooka. There's enough in here with all of these angles to go ahead and tape this out with the gun. Some of you wouldn't, but I know, bazooka's easy for me. Really easy to clean up. Really easy to use. I've been using a bazooka for well over 40 years, and it's really simple for me. I can tape out things 10 times faster, with the bazooka than I can, especially when it comes to angles. This is 9 foot. I don't have to get up on stilts to tape 9 foot. I can tape everything here from the floor. I don't have to walk stilts to do any of this work. I can tape everything from the floor. But that was it. I mean, the fiberglass mesh tape in garages really doesn't hold up very well here because of the huge temperature. Tape doesn't hold up very well here either. But you know what? The garage floor is beautiful. The rest of the garage is awful. So they just asked me, Ray, can you fix it to make it look better? And I said, yes, I can. So that's what I'm here to do. It's not going to be perfect, but it will be better than it was, and it'll look good when it's painted, and that's all they're looking for. They want the floor to match the walls, or they want the walls to match the floor. All right, you guys have a good day. Hey, if you really like my videos, subscribe
And if you really, really like them, please just share them with somebody else. How do you like my new t-shirts? And you know, you also might want to check out these other videos that are playing right down here right now. So just click on them. All right, subscribe. Have a great day.